G'day everyone, welcome back to the show after a bye week. As you all know, there hasn't been a show last week. Willie, how was your birthday weekend?
Yeah, no, it was yeah, hence why we needed the buy, just kind of bit hard to schedule in a recording time with yeah, just some of the festivities and celebrations. So yeah, yeah. No, I appreciate the let off from the fans. Just
So on, yeah, yeah. Um,
yeah, sure, man.
all the alcohol. Um,
Yeah, sure.
yeah, and just on that, like we've had a few abusive messages. You've probably seen a few come in from people just saying
Mm,
we are typically the F as their weekend preview and things like that.
mm,
I think one thing
yeah.
people have to remember is that we don't get paid for this yet. We haven't got a
Mm,
spot. So we used to have Williams Farming, who sponsored us for 3 weeks, and then
yeah.
they pulled the plug. And then we had We'll Take Physio for a week, who then pulled the plug.
Yeah.
And then we had Tussock Farming and Mosgiel, who just did the one episode. So we don't
Yeah.
ask much, but we can't do this over our jobs. Like the jobs are obviously still paying the bills. So
Yeah.
yeah, if any sponsors out there, if you guys want to sponsor the show, so we can make sure we're getting one out every week, please let us know. We just charge $2 an episode. It's certainly nothing crazy for your business. $2 an episode, all we ask, and yeah. So just anything on that, or
No, no, that you've nailed it there. So
yeah.
yeah.
Alrighty. So just a weekend preview for those of you that have been asking for this week. All right, so we'll just start off with the NZNBL, and that's obviously been a bit of drama with the new your expansion franchise, Willie in London,
Hmm.
the Indian Panthers. Apparently,
Yeah.
they haven't been paying their players or staff or anyone, so it sounds like they've been cancelled. So their games, they're meant to have two this week. They're both
Nice.
off. But any thoughts on Indian Panthers lasting 8 games, or?
Yeah, well, when you first brought the IPL Panthers to my attention, to get a bit confused as to what the heck has happened to New Zealand basketball, but I guess that
Mm,
really does answer my question. They were that desperate to have that
mm,
franchise in there, and look how you get repaid. No
mm.
pun intended. So,
Yeah.
not to say I'm shocked, but yeah, there we go. Maybe you had to withdraw for the India v Pakistan derby that's going on at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, they might need the players elsewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, Joe Sherritt, hands on deck. Um, And then, so we'll start with tomorrow's game. Sorry, I'm mothing out with
Hmm.
with an Indian Panthers sandwich which have both been cancelled.
Yeah.
Tauranga versus Taranaki.
I'm gonna go Taranaki there. Just don't want to back the Tauranga Y. That's yeah, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no, I'll go Taranaki too. They're quite a good side. Um,
Hmm.
Friday night, Hawke's Bay against the Nelson Giants.
I'll go. Ooh, I'll go the Giants there.
Mm. I'm gonna go Hawke's Bay Hawks. Just quite nice young players on that side.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. You've always been quite
Saturday,
pro Hawke's Bay. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
Canterbury Rams at home to the Auckland Tuataras.
Ooh, that's the derby of just
Mm.
that places. But well, we'll go for the Rams there.
Yeah, I'm thinking Canterbury Rams there too. Um, and then the other game Saturday, Wellington Saints at home to the Manawatu Jets, the Lower North Island Hurricanes derby.
Mm. I'll go to the Saints. Go for the
Yeah,
Saints. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
NBL
for sure.
bullies.
Shea Ali just on another
Yeah,
planet, isn't he?
yeah.
And then Sunday, two games. First one's Franklin Bulls representing the Queenstown district up against Nelson Giants.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go for the Franklin, the Tom Franklins there.
Yeah, yeah, and that was a joke. All the like Queenstown-based people, like we know they're not. We obviously get a lot of fan mail and stuff. So I was joking that we know
Mm,
they're in the Auckland area. And
yeah.
then Southland at home to Otago and the Stag Day Derby, Sharks versus Knuckles.
And the drink driving derby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where has that been played?
Oh, it's at the ILT Stadium, Southland. Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know if that's good or bad for the plus minus for drink drivers being pulled over.
Yeah.
Like, does that mean they're gonna be able to field a team or um
Um. Yeah, probably not.
are you, here's a side note, are you more likely to get caught driving long distance or short distance?
What do you mean, sorry?
What do you reckon? If you Are you more likely to get caught drink driving from
Oh,
Southland
we're
to
doing it.
Otago, or just from like from Bluff to Southland to lace up the boots?
Oh, the Southlanders don't like pinning their own, so I reckon they're trying to catch all the Dunedinites going
Oh,
down for a day. Yeah,
they're going for a long distance, yeah, just
yeah,
for a
yeah,
set up a roadblock, a breath testing. Yeah, no, fair
yeah, yeah.
enough.
Do you
Um,
have a winner or?
I'll go for the Sharks and that. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I'll go Nuggets. I think just for loyalty to like some of our friends of the show and stuff.
Hmm.
Sweet. All
So
right,
loyal.
and then the A League playoffs. Um, two games. Oh
Hmm.
gosh, give me a second, man. Um, Western United, Melbourne City. So that one's out in their bloody paddock out west. The first leg.
I might go for West Side. West Side
Mm.
United. Yeah, yeah. Might give them some big ups to this one.
Yeah, it's a tough one, eh? Yeah, I might go the same in their home league, I think. And then Saturday is Melbourne Victory at home to Auckland.
Melbourne victory.
Yeah, yeah, Victory, get the first leg. Sweet.
Yeah.
And then we'll do our try scorers for Super Rugby and NRL.
Yep, yep.
I mean, Super Rugby squad's not out at the
Super
time of
Rugby is a
recording,
bit
but
hard with the, but
we
yeah,
can still had a
we can
crack.
make hypotheticals. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, sweet. All right, first game Friday. The Henry Williams Derby, Hurricanes versus Highlanders.
Yeah, I'll go for the Hurricanes in there. Try scorer. Well, where do we go?
Mm.
I will pick midfield. I reckon Billy Proctor if he's starting cross in that
Oh,
one.
he'll definitely be starting. Yeah. Um, yeah, I'll go. I'll go. Riley Higgins. Then I'll take the other one. Eh? Why not?
Okay, midfield sandwich.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But Balin Sullivan. I mean, he's on the right flank. I don't think he'll get four
Mm.
again, but he'll probably get a bit or
Yeah.
two out.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going
Um,
to get a foursome again, is he?
no, that's a bit. Eh? Um,
Yeah.
and then the other one after that, Waratahs at home to the Crusaders, which will actually be a good game. It always is.
Yeah, might have to go for the Blue Satyrs in that one,
Mm.
unfortunately. But and try scorer, I will go with. Ooh, that's a tough one. I'll go for hooker.
Mm.
Cody Totes, Cody Taylor in that
Yeah, it'll be him or
will
the
he be
other one.
starting?
I
Yeah,
think they'll start Taylor. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Whoever's starting hooker.
Yeah. Um, I mean, Crusaders haven't won there for years, eh? It's been a while since they won in
Mm.
Sydney. But yeah, I'll take them too after last week's disappointment. And
Hmm.
try score for me, I will go. I'll go Noah Hotham if he's starting. So similar to you, whichever halfback gets the nod.
Yeah.
Um, and then Saturday, Fiji and Jura, who have been quite disappointing this year, at home to the Western Force.
Yeah, that is a derby, but gonna back the Fijian brothers over there, Carver, field win there, and I will take whoever is. I'll take both wingers from the Drua.
Nice, yeah, double.
Yeah, yeah,
Try score
double
Jura.
ender. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I think I'll take them too. With them being at home, even though they were poor last week at home.
Hmm.
Um, but I will go my Harry Potter for a try. He will definitely
Yeah,
score.
you like your little wizardry, don't you?
He is a wizard, yeah. Um, and then the Auckland Derby after that, Moana Pacifica against the Blues.
Ooh, the Blues in a bit of form, but they haven't
Mm,
come up. They haven't done so well by the Barca Vika this year. They didn't go too
mm,
well. Um, yeah, I'll go Barca Vika. And I'll go for
mm,
either Artie or Miracle Failangi, whichever.
mm.
Um,
Surprise, yeah.
if yeah, yeah, take your pick, either or.
Shit, I can't pick this game, eh? Blues beat them last time, but yeah, over the course of the year, Moana Pacifica's been a better side, I think. And I think
Mm.
the Blues have like have they won two in a row now? They beat
Mm,
Fiji. Who did they beat the week
yeah,
before? Oh, Force. Yeah.
yeah, Force, yeah.
It's not like playing the Force at Eden Park and then
Mm,
Fiji. Fiji's an alright result. I
yeah,
still don't
yeah,
know if they're frauds. I can't work them out. I'll yeah, I'll take you know what I'll take Artie to get them up here. I think Artie will fizz them up and they're going to get a result.
yeah, yeah.
Um, and then my try scorer um I'll back Pellegrini if he's playing,
Okay,
or
yeah,
I'll go KGB for loyalty.
okay,
Yeah, if gets the nod, but I don't think he will.
yeah,
And then that's a piss take for the people at home that like to use this like we'll take for their punting. Don't bet on JGB to score a try in that game.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, and then Brumbies Reds last game of the round to finish in Canberra.
I'll go for the Brumbucks there just because home advantage is pretty tough this time of the year, isn't it, in Canberra, and
Mm,
pretty good home side.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I'll back them
Since
home in that one.
yeah, 100% them for me. Like since we beat them, they've been on a bit of a tear. They look pretty unstoppable. So
Mm,
yeah, they're a tough bloody team. They actually
mm,
smokies really. Like no one
mm.
in this country, New Zealand, ever really actually thinks they can win it. And I think it's
No,
because you've obviously got like one or two teams from New Zealand that always seem like a slight step above them.
stronger. Yeah,
But I reckon this year they can. Like because I think the Chiefs are the team to beat, even though.
yeah.
But then they've dropped games this year. Like they've dropped games to the Drua Tars. They got smacked by the Canes a few weeks ago.
Mm,
Like they're still beatable. And then Crusaders are kind of weird. And then other than that, the Brumbies are there with like the Canes probably. Like any of those four could probably win it. So
yeah,
um,
yeah,
yeah, definitely them. And Corey Till's just on another planet at the moment, so I'll back him for another one.
yeah. Kieran Teal.
He's
Yeah.
actually untouchable, if you don't mind me saying.
Mm. Yeah, yeah,
Um,
absolutely. You wouldn't be able to find him on any of your apps.
yeah, no, I wouldn't. I certainly wouldn't. Alrighty, and then NRL to finish,
Hmm.
which is going great guns for the old Warriors, which is good.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna
Um,
have to continue my Warriors anti-jinx there.
yeah, you are. I mean, this is one of those weird ones too, where nothing would surprise you, eh?
Yeah, no, absolutely
The
not.
Warriors game. All right, so we've got a fucking shit game to start. Knights Eels on Friday. Why is there no Thursday game this week? Do you know?
Mm. Don't know.
Strange. Yeah,
Is there a public holiday or something?
yeah, I don't know. We'll have to get. We've got a few Australian audience. They can let us know. But
Mm.
anyway, so two games Friday instead. Oh, there always is. So yeah, it must be an extra game on Sunday or something.
Yeah.
Knights Eels in Newcastle.
I'll go Eels. Eels in that one.
Mm,
Just think the Knights are so dreadful. This year, aren't they? Like
mm,
blowing that lead to the Titans of all teams, like who just looked like they didn't
yeah.
want to be there.
Mm,
And I'll go Penasini to score.
yeah. Shit, I don't know how to pick there because I can see Knights at home with backs against the wall scraping a result if like Ponga steps up and
Mm.
the pack steps up, even though they've got no Leo Thompson.
Yeah,
Um,
no Marzio either.
mm, yeah, I'll go Newcastle. I don't know why, but
Mm.
and my try scorer, I'll go like Kai Pierce Paul or Dylan Lucas, someone on the edge. I think.
Kai
Um,
Paul. Fuck, he's only
well,
scored one try the whole time he's been a
but is
Knight, I
he?
think.
He's on the right, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's only scored fucking one try. He doesn't score
Yeah,
at all.
yeah, but I'm just gonna back an edge, and it's. I feel
Mm.
like Dylan Lucas. He actually, well, he's
He's
obviously
good.
been
He's
hurt.
a good shout. Yeah.
He's a try scorer, but I don't know. I'll just go either edge. I'll cover myself. Kai Pierce Paul,
Yeah.
back
Okay.
it in. Um, Dogs,
Yeah.
Roosters. After that one, which will be actually I don't know if it will be.
Doggies in that. They look pretty fucking class this year, don't they? They obviously real defensive last year.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, I don't know if it's all the teams they played as well haven't been that great on attack. But
mm,
um, yeah, I just bet the dogs in there. Don't really rate the Roosters too much, even though Tedesco and Cove been
yeah,
playing okay. And I'll go for Peptide Sherry to score.
yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Dogs for me pretty comfortably. Yeah, Roosters are getting talked up a bit in the media and things like that, and they have been better than I thought. But Dogs on
Mm,
another level, and I'll
yeah.
go. Burton didn't score last week. First game back
No.
there. Yeah, and I'll go Burton then.
Hmm.
Sweet. And then first game Saturday's our. This is one of those games as a Warriors fan you look at and get
Yeah,
scared. Some of
that
the
you
last stuff,
hate.
like Dolphins away, it just sounds yuck.
Yeah, yeah,
Like you
yeah,
should win, but you probably won't, kind of thing.
yeah,
Especially they're kind of getting some form, well, in some ways, some of the games recently.
yeah. They won last week,
Um,
didn't they? Yeah.
yeah, so
Pushback.
pushback. Yeah, what do you reckon?
Yeah, but I'm gonna continue my anti-jinx and go for
Yeah.
Dolphins in this one, and I'll go for the blonde bullet to score Leka Halasima.
Yeah. Is that his actual nickname, or have you just made that up?
No, I think whoever was on the call, I think it was like McInnes was calling him the blonde bullet at Magic Round or something like
Oh
that.
yeah, I missed that.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, crack up. Shit. I feel like we're due a loss, as much as I want to back us.
Mm,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Dolphins. I just think it's one of those ones.
yeah,
Unfortunately, we're a good side, but I feel like we're due a loss. And I'll back the hammer. The hammer, you
yeah.
won.
You're not gonna jump on Luke Metcalf to score again?
Yeah, I know it's crazy, eh? Fuck.
He's got a shitload recently.
Yeah, he's such a good player. Um, Cowboys, Seagulls. After that,
Um, this game really could be anything. I would.
yeah.
I'm gonna go Manly in this one just because they have looked so shit, and I feel like they will just click at some stage. But I'm gonna go for Jeremiah Nanai to score. He's looked unreal recently, so gonna jump on him, I think.
Mm. Was this the game like round one at Brookie where Manly won by like 60 or no?
No, I don't think so.
Who did Manly smash in the first round or second round?
That was. Oh no, yeah, it was actually, yeah, because Purdue got a bath by
Yeah.
Molly.
Shit, yeah,
Yeah,
he's playing in the halves this week. Oh, interesting. Um,
yeah.
yeah, so that's a hard one. I mean, I think Cowboys at home will win. Manly are weird. I didn't expect them to lose last week. Like, you don't expect them to lose to another
Mm,
Sydney team at home.
yeah, yeah,
But they were poor. So yeah, Cowboys for me. And I'll just go anytime try scorer. I'll go. I'll go. Dearden. Yeah, Dearden's at 7-0.
yeah, yeah.
Tough it out.
No, good
Tough it
shot.
out. And then Sharky Storm after that.
Storming that one. Hard to go against him. I think like you pretty much just have to go with him every week, and it's a shock when they lose. But
Yeah.
yeah, storming that, and then I'll go for Jesse Ramen. Go for the ramen dish, Jesse Ramian, and that.
Yeah. Um, do you see Nass was back last week, and then
Mm,
they haven't even named him. He's in the reserves. He'll probably still
he's
play.
in the
But what's that
reserves.
about?
Yeah, yeah,
He was man, he
yeah,
was crazy too. He looked pretty good.
yeah,
This short
yeah.
stint. Yeah, Storm, and anytime Hughes or Munster, I guess. I'll go, yeah,
Yeah.
Munster. Hughes scored last week. Munster did two, didn't he? Yeah, Munster got two. Um,
Mm.
yeah, Munster though, anyway. Broncos, especially with the grease marking him, if I can say something about that. The Storm always
Yeah.
bully the grease.
Yeah.
Um, Broncos, Dragons,
Well,
the
that
same pool.
was the last when the Sharks beat them last time. The Grease wasn't even playing, was he? Because Dan Atkinson was in the halves,
Yeah,
and
that's
they
right.
had
Yeah.
fucking Cam McInnes playing
Yeah.
oh no, Jaden, oh fucking Brayley playing six, and then Cam
Yeah.
McInnes playing hooker, and
Yeah.
that's the way they got him.
Yeah. Broncos, Dragons.
Was yeah, Broncos in that one. Just
Yeah.
expecting a big bounce back. And I'm gonna go
Mm.
for Payne Haas to score on that one. Um,
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
just think anything good they do is going to come off the back of him, and he's getting a lot more like line breaks and shit. So I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, Broncos as well for me. They've been so poor, which is crazy. They've on paper they've probably got the best team, so it's just
mm,
so weird. And they've got a good coach, so it's just random. But yeah, they'll win, and then I'll go Ezra Mam first game back since he's put the glass Barbie down. So yeah, I'll back him for a try as long as he's not high,
yeah,
or
yeah,
maybe he plays
yeah,
high. Who knows?
yeah. Hopefully he is. Hopefully he's not steering the team round.
Yeah.
That could be a bit awkward.
Great drug driving reference. Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
The Will Tates of the world will love that one.
yeah,
Raiders Titans.
yeah. Fuck. I just think Raiders. They've already played this year, and it was Titans got out to a lead, and the
Yeah,
fucking Raiders hunted them down.
yeah,
Raiders in Canberra, coming off a loss.
yeah,
Um, yeah, Raiders in that one. And I'm going to go for Jaden Campbell because for some reason, every time the Titans play, one of the halves score, but it's always like alternate. And Brimson got a
yeah,
double last week, didn't he? So I'm going to go for
yeah,
Jaden Campbell this week.
yeah. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I think Raiders just even with Matty Nicholson going down, like their pack's just so
Well,
like
they can just bring Zach Hoskin in,
yeah,
can't they? Zach
exactly.
Hoskins to Tutu.
Yeah,
That's not a bad.
yeah, exactly. They've just got like a they just all get their role. They've just so
Mm,
they just understand it. Like they're such a well driven team. But the big one there is off the loss, like you said. They're not losing back to back at home. Fucking no chance.
yeah,
So this is the
yeah.
sort of head to head you just chuck a mortgage on if you want to.
hmm
Um, and then I'll go Kyle Weeks out the back to get one. That
Hanging
one.
out, yeah.
So and then that last one, this was actually quite a good game. Got the TAB's got it $1.90 each way, so that
hmm
tells you how close it is. Tigers, bunnies.
Yeah, I mean, if we're just going purely off form, I think South's there. Yeah, I
Yeah,
that yeah, but that win
it's just
last
the
week,
storm
fuck, they
though.
really came out.
Yeah,
Yeah, Storm were good, but like fuck, um, Latrell Mitchell, big game player. I know you don't like him, but
yeah, he
yeah,
is. Yeah,
Fatty Mitchell was pretty clutch in that one, wasn't
yeah, yeah, he was. So who
he?
you
Yeah, I'll
backing for
go.
the Titans?
Nah, I'm gonna go South. He used his two tries up with his little that little dog play at the end there, but I'll go for the
Mm.
Ewan Aitken um old
Yeah, nice.
Warriors Warhorse. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna go Tigers. I think their form before that was alright, and I think the Storm. It's kind of like that Warriors one where we got smacked by
Mm,
them. It doesn't. You almost just like just forget about it, and keep going. Like
mm,
it's just one of those ones. If the Storm get you on a day like that and you're down 18-0 in the first 10, like the game's fucked.
yeah.
You can't. You're done. So,
Yeah.
and I think Benji's got them going. Like I think Benji's a good coach. Their attack looks real good. Even that first
Yeah.
10 last week, they looked quite good. Like their shape was real good.
Mm,
In possession, yeah, I don't know. I think they'll be right here. I'm expecting them to finish in that kind of 7 to 10 range this year. I think they'll be able to sustain some of the form they've had. Always
yeah.
made a bit of a
Do
fan of
you,
theirs too.
do you think it's mental that the Storm had a game at Amy Park where they scored 64 points and none of their wingers scored?
Yeah,
Because that's usually the Storm bet is
yeah,
just like both wingers to score at
yeah,
Amy Park, fast track. Like, how
yeah,
ridiculous is it that none of the wingers scored?
yeah. I think they just showed how much they bullied them through the middle way. Like
Yeah.
Pappenhausen was obviously having a field day, finding holes everywhere, like a prime or West House and Wales, and then you had like Jerome Hughes and Cam Munster doing their thing through the middle too, and Bronson Garlick was good, and just like
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
so just. Yeah, just didn't even get to them. They just didn't get the chance. So you had the main train got an intercept or whatever, and
Yeah.
but no, just never got as wide as
Well,
just never
Coates
got
got
that.
like four try assists, didn't he?
Yeah, I guess, and then they come back through. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. They go wide early and come back in, or just get
Mm,
them up the guts, kind of
yeah.
further up the
Your
pitch.
style.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, nice. Yeah. And my try score, sorry for Tigers. I'll go Terrell May. Terrell May's gonna get one.
Okay. Yeah,
Plays
you
80
are a bit of
minutes.
a
That's all
Terrell Davis May
That's all,
podcast advocate, aren't you?
that's all I'm just
I've been
basing
sensing.
it on how many
I've
minutes they
picked up a
play.
few of your tendencies. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh well,
Eshe
anything else?
Bar. No. No.
Cheers. Anything else from you before we wrap it up? We just want
Nah.
to call
That's
it there.
that's. Yeah. That's probably about it for me. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh well, we're back for all the people that were pissed off, and yeah, as we say, $2 an episode if people want to
hmm
sponsor, and yeah,
Yeah.
you
We'll
guys,
we'll put a GoFundMe page on there, and you guys can we can quit the day jobs. How about that?
yeah, we're pretty we definitely give a lot of shout outs though for sponsors, so
Yeah.
your $2 would go quite far, but yeah, cheers. All right, thanks New Zealand.